Hey everyone, it's Jazz, and welcome back to the channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Jasmine, aka Jazz, and on this channel you will see cash envelope stuffings, budget breakdowns, savings challenges, and all that stuff related to personal finance. So thank you so much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoy the video. But let's get right into it. As you guys can see by the layout, it is a new month, which means your girl got paid, which means it's time to do my monthly cash envelope stuffings and my sinking fund stuffings as well. So let's get into it, y'all. Let's go. All right, guys. So I already went ahead and counted all of the money up here, and I pushed it all forward so I can, bring my envelopes and everything right here. So I counted everything that I have right here, and I have a grand total of $1,045 total that I will be stuffing into my cash envelopes and my sinking funds for today's stuffing. So for those of you who are new, I work as a teacher at a high school here in Texas, and I am paid once per month from that job. So that is my full-time job. That is my bread and butter. That is everything as of right now. So we're going to be doing that. So because it's a cash envelope stuffing, I have my handy dandy little notepad that helps me track where everything's going as far as in my envelopes. And then I have a calculator just in case. I have my handy dandy pen to help check off as I am stuffing. And then I have my envelopes and my binder off to the side and other things that I will probably need while filming this video. So let's get right into it, guys, okay? So first things first, we're going to start off with my cash envelopes, and these are envelopes that I use on a day-to-day basis, okay? So food, gas, other expenses that I might need will be this, and then my sinking funds are things that I am saving for, so events, car maintenance, all that stuff is in my sinking funds, and we'll do that after my cash envelopes, okay? So first things first is my cash envelopes. I was saying that right, and up first is my grocery. So, let's just go ahead. So I have $300 written down for my groceries for the month. So that's just going to be 3 100s. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So again, 1, 2, 3. How have you guys been? Oh my goodness. It has been a crazy August, okay? So if you follow me on my Instagram name is Jazz C Budgets. One of my goals last month for August was to post consistently on my channel. And if you notice, I have not posted consistently in the month of August. And that is because August was really, and I mean really rough for your girl, okay? Like, I'll talk about it more in the video, but I just want to go ahead and say that now because I know people are like, where have you been? I've been, girl, I've been. So next up is gas, and that's going to be $180. And spoiler alert, I actually already I've already gone and used some of the money in my gas. So I want to say, I'm going to go ahead and stuff this last because I want to say it's $30 that I have left. But right now, from the 180, I have $73 already in here. So I will stuff that last today. And I typically don't dive into my envelopes before I film, but life happens. So moving on to the next thing, which is baby things, and this is for my daughter Alicia. Babies always need things, y'all. Okay, diapers, wipes, clothes, you name it, they need it. Okay, so $100 for her. So that is that. Up next is beauty and household, and this one I bumped up from last month up to 70 because you know what? I blew right through my beauty and household last month. So that's a 50 and a 20 makes 70. I blew right through it. Like it came and it went. Like the first week I stocked up on the essentials around the house, but then I didn't have anything else to buy, so I had to wait until now. So I'm so happy. Next up is birthdays and holidays. Self-explanatory, and this one's gonna be getting 40 again like last month, and that's because you know what, I don't have that many birthdays and holidays in September. Okay, it's kind of like a dead month for me as far as giving in that regard. So that's done. Next up is miscellaneous, and that's just miscellaneous things that pop up because life happens. So that's going to be 150 and a 10. So 50, 10 makes 60. for my miscellaneous envelope for the month of September. And that's that. And then I have spending, which is like my allowance. And I actually have money left over from August. So 51, 2, and 3. And this is actually going to go back to the bank because I actually spent money last month on some things that I wanted. And I will show you guys later on what I got. So that's left over from August. So that was $53 is going back into my bank account for that. But for the month of September, I'm going to be giving myself 50 and 10. So 50 and 10 makes 60. So I'm going to have $60 to spend for myself this month. And you know what? I've been asked this question before. When it comes to spending for me for the month with how I get paid, I just hold on. I hold out, really. I hold out unless I honestly make myself buy something or I know what I really want to buy. But usually, like, when it comes to my spending like this, I don't want to buy anything. I just want to keep the money. And most times I keep the money, but last month I actually spent the money. And so this month I think I'm going to probably hold the money, I'm being honest, unless something pops up. So we'll see how that goes, y'all. I'm just being honest. Lastly, for my cash envelopes is going to be fast food. And this one for the longest was, this one for the longest was like $20 and $30. And I finally told myself, you know what, Jasmine, you always overspend. Just budget the money for it. Just be real, right? Just be real. So $50 for me to eat out this month in September. No shame in this anymore. I'm tired of just lying to myself, y'all. Gotta be real, right? So that is my cash envelope. So they're all stuffed now, except for my gas, and I'll do that last. So I know how much money I have left over from everything else, right? I'm trying to play a game of subtraction right there. So I had a grand total of $860 allocated for my cash envelopes for the month of September. And moving on to my sinking funds. Okay, again, these are specific goals or funds that I'm saving for. So for a birthday or a holiday or car maintenance or whatever the case may be, these funds are what those are. If that makes sense. So first up is a save, and that is Alicia's savings. So I have her little cute piggy bank that I got from Marshall's that I love, and I basically save for her every month $10 in her piggy bank, and it's actually, it's actually right here. So I just put $10 every month in there, and I count it periodically. I honestly don't know how much is in it right now. I want to say it's at least like $150 minimum, probably more. I know it's more than that, but I don't lie to you guys. So that's done. Next up is Christmas, and I'm going to get my sinking funds binder for that. So Christmas is coming up, y'all. Lo and behold, I'm so excited. So let me just flip to that. So how has my month been? So I got sick, y'all, in the middle of the month. I thought I had COVID because here in Texas, we're having a little spike with cases and everything. And so I went and got tested at work because the nurse at the school has rapid testing, and I thought I had it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. And I didn't have it. Surprise, surprise, right? So your girl just thugged it out and was sick. I legit had a cold. So I was sick. I had a cough. I did not have a fever or anything like that. Just cough, stuffy nose, all that stuff, just the basic regular cold. I had that, and it sucked. Okay, it sucked because I don't like being sick, right? And I actually missed a couple of days of work because of it, even though I am in full swing with volleyball and football and cross country and tennis and everyone else in between. So that really, really sucked. Next up is going to be car maintenance for $100. And so your girl was out with that. And so I got better, I was so happy because I hate being sick. Who doesn't like being sick though? But I hated being sick. And so I got better. Well, because I tried to tough it out and work through it, go to work and everything, your girl did not fully heal. And I ended up losing my voice like 2 weeks after I was sick. So that really put a damper on me even doing this as in filming because my voice was gone. It wasn't gone, but it was really, really hoarse, and I hated that. So yes, so I put $100 in my car maintenance fund and all that. And then next up is a B-Day, and that's going to get $30. And that's because I am wanting to hopefully get my family friend to probably decorate her second birthday coming up. So I'm really excited about that. So $30 will go into her A-B-Day fund. But back to what I was saying about me being sick. So I lost my voice got really hoarse, and so that really put a damper on me trying to film videos. So that delayed me from even coming back to try and film, which I really hated. But at the same time, I couldn't do anything about it, so I had to get my voice back. So if you notice, my voice is still a little hoarse. It's not fully there, but it is way better than what it was. And then also I was super busy with work. I had games, late nights. I've been working long hours, y'all. It's been ridiculous. Y'all have no idea. Anyways, so next up is buffer. And this one actually should have been in my bank account. I don't know why I took the money out. It was in the mix, I guess. So that's going to be $60 going to my buffer. So that's going to be this 50 and then this 10. So 50 and 10. And this will go back in that bank envelope that I got. And that'll go back into my bank account. That way I don't spend it and it's put up away. And then next up is going to be daycare. And this one is important to me because my child is in daycare, and I pay her daycare every month. Like whenever I get paid, I just pay the whole month of daycare. And for those of you wondering, because I know people are curious, I pay $195 a week for her daycare. She goes Monday through Friday, the whole day. So I take her in the morning before I go to work, or I take her on my way to work. So I drop her off between 6:30, and then my family, my mom or my grandmother, picks her up between 4 and 5 every day. And she goes there full time. They have a curriculum, and she eats so good there. I'm so jealous of her like little menu they have, but she's really good there and all that. But yes, I pay $195 a month, or a week. I'm sorry, $195 a week. So $780 for 4 weeks. For a month I pay for her daycare. So I say that because not every month is 4 weeks, right? So I think in October it's a 5th week for me, and so I'm basically saving up for that extra week that happens. That way I'm not like trying to save or take away from other things. I'm just saving little by little, like a sinking fund, right? I'm saving little by little, so that way when that week does come up, I'm able to have that money and just pay, I think, $950 for that month of October. So that's what I'm doing with that. So $65 is going to go towards that. So that is $320. So 20, 40, 60. And then all my ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So $65 will go towards her daycare. And I have a little envelope for that because, again, this isn't something that's going to happen, every month. This is like really like a sinking fund, like this every so often. So that's that. And then lastly, I have holiday, and this is just again for other holidays outside of Christmas, because there are other holidays outside of Christmas, and I know I forget about them until they come up. And so this is me, gone too far. This is me trying to plan ahead with that. So, and that will get $30. So $20 and $30. So outside of work, keeping your girl busy and everything, I've been fine. I feel a lot better. Really what happened the second time around was I had really bad allergies. Out here in Texas, the ragweed, as they call it, in the air is really bad for those who are, who have allergies. So I think that's what's been giving me the hardest time. So I've just been trying to, take my allergy medicine, Mucinex, all that stuff, cough drops, teas, hot toddies, whatever the case it be. I've been taking it and trying to stay healthy and everything. And we're not done, y'all. Remember my gas? Yeah. So we have leftover $20 and $30 left over for my gas. So that's what I needed to stuff earlier. Before I go back to that, I stuffed $335 for my sinking funds for the month of September. So that's really good. And I'm going to go back. And I needed to stuff $30 remaining from my that I had left remaining from everything for my gas. So that brings me a total of $73 that I have already in the envelope, plus the $30 that I have here to stuff. That's $103 that I have left to spend for gas for the month, which is not too bad. I mean, it's not great, but excuse me, it's better than nothing, right? So now I have money for gas, which is good, but gas is really expensive, y'all. I don't know how much it costs where y'all are at, but here in Texas, or at least in North Texas, it's like pushing $3, and that's pretty expensive for Texas, y'all. So that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for being patient with me. I am trying to slowly make a comeback to filming, so I apologize if my voice is not the same or not like it normally is, and I apologize if I kind of rushed through this. Life has been really busy behind the scenes for me, guys, but I'm trying, and I'm going to make a comeback, and gonna come back and just be consistent with my filming like I planned last month, and just keep that same goal, roll it over to September and everything. So comment down below, what are some of your goals for September, and comment down below if life has been crazy for you too. I cannot be the only one. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys in the next one. Until next time. Bye.